Now, we're ordering in more than ever, and while you might think you're supporting your favourite restaurants, owners say we are blissfully unaware of the exorbitant delivery fees they're being charged.
I just see them as parasites that we don't need to have on our streets of Australia.
I don't think customers are aware of the percentage that goes to the delivery apps.
The fees are huge and our margins are slim.
With everyone in lockdown, food delivery is booming, but the convenience of apps like Uber Eats and Deliveroo have a painful sting in the tail for the restaurants supplying the food. Whenever you order via one of these, a delivery fee of around $5 is added on, but that's not the only charge. Uber Eats, for example, takes up to 35% of the total bill, an extraordinary commission for landing that sale.
And the margins are already slim in hospitality, so giving them that 35%, there's really nothing left over at all.
Georgina Venzen runs Brisbane's Paw Paw Cafe, where revenue has dropped a whopping 90% since losing the dine-in trade. Takeaway business is barely enough to keep things afloat, yet the food delivery companies won't reduce their commission.
I just think it would be natural to step in and cut fees. I would think it'd be expected in this current climate to step in and help everyone.
As normally you try and work on about, 35% cost of ingredients, 35% wages, then you've got some overheads. So if you're paying 35% extra to Uber, there's no money left.
Her brother, Danny Venzen, says attempts to negotiate a lower commission have been impossible.
Some of them have turned off their call centres, so when we have an issue with Uber at the moment, there's no one we can call.
They haven't budged in any way with their charges.
Giovanni Patani runs Melbourne pizza restaurant Super Maxi. His business is down 70% and fears many restaurants will disappear from the food landscape.
And these are the things that really concerns me when you have these parasites involved, trying to gouge out profits from restaurateurs who truly care about people.
The delivery drivers are so busy these days that it appears social distancing is sometimes being ignored. These images were filmed on the streets of Sydney, similar scenes in Brisbane's inner city too. Uber Eats, Deliveroo and Menulog have revolutionised the way we now eat, with customers hooked on the speed and convenience of those little apps generating huge turnover.
My message for the big apps would be use this as an opportunity for goodwill.
Melbourne food writer Danny Valent has started an online petition calling for a fairer deal for restaurants.
I find it surprising that it's such a tough time that they wouldn't use it as an opportunity to create enormous goodwill with restaurants and in the whole industry by dropping their commissions. It doesn't have to be forever, it can be for a mandated period of time.
An Uber Eats spokesperson said in a statement,
"Given the uncertainty and potentially lengthy nature of the current pandemic, our support package is focused on measures that are sustainable for us as a business and also help restaurant partners to continue to attract customers."
Those support measures include charging no fees on pickup orders until June, as well as a new tipping option, which is commission-free.
Of course it helps, but I still try and tell everyone, don't even bother with tipping. If you just order direct, that's way more in our pocket.
Georgina Venzen now has her own food delivery app, allowing the same convenience for customers, but this time she and her staff take control of the delivery themselves.
So sometimes orders go missing, arrive late or cold, and customers call us saying, where is our order? But we actually don't have contact with the driver.
Even an old-fashioned phone call to make your order will be very well received.
And that money will stay directly with us, not with Uber Eats or any other platform.
Or you can ask the restaurant, is the app that you're using working for you? How would you prefer that I order? So really just make it a conversation. These are restaurants in our neighbourhoods that we want to see on the other side of this, so it's up to us to work out how best to support them.
It is a huge commission. You'd think the delivery apps would be stepping up more than this under the circumstances.